Hi all, welcome to Sidza.com. Here in this video we will learn about a chemical bond. But first have a look at the periodic table. As we know that in the whole periodic table only the group 18th, which are called as noble gases, only these elements can exist as independent atoms. No other element in this whole periodic table, from group number 1 to the group number 17, none of the elements can exist as an independent atom. Only the noble gases can exist as independent atoms. The reason, noble gases are stable, while other elements are not stable. So when you react to the different elements there, you get different types of compounds. And in a compound, in a molecule, atoms are held together by a force of attraction, right? That force of attraction is called as a chemical bond. Force of attraction that holds the two atoms together in a molecule. Suppose if we have AB is our molecule and we have two types of elements, A and the B. The two elements are held together, atom A and the atom B, they are held together by a type of a force of attraction, right? So the force of attraction that you see there in a molecule which holds the two atoms together, that force of attraction is called as a chemical bond, right? Now the next point here is, what is the cause of a chemical bond? Why atoms actually combine? For what purpose they need to combine and form the molecule? Why the noble gases do not react? Okay, the reason is pretty simple. Elements want to attain the minimum energy, right? Elements want to attain the minimum energy. That means they want to gain the maximum stability. So stability is the reason why elements actually combine. And that stability, elements can gain the stability when their outermost electronic configuration resembles with the noble gases, because we have learned that only noble gases, do not react. They are most stable elements, right? So all other elements, they want to gain the nearest noble gas electronic configuration. They want to have the electronic configuration in their outermost shell that resembles with any of the noble gas. That's why they react. That's why a chemical bond is formed. So let's take here an example. If you look at the sodium with the atomic number 11 here, and we know its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, and 3s1. In the valence shell it has one electron, in the third shell it has one electron, so it can gain the noble gas electronic configuration of the neon with the atomic number 10, right? So it can gain it when it loses this valence electron. That's why the sodium, it loses the electron and forms the Na plus, and here in this sodium positive ion, it has an electronic configuration of 1s2, 2s2, and 2p6, and this is the nearest noble gas, which is neon. For the sodium, the nearest noble gas is neon. Okay, so that means sodium in most of the reactions, almost all the reactions, it will lose the electron. So that is why you will see the sodium will be electron provider in most of the reactions. Correct? So it will lose the electron. So it will form a cation and it will lose one of the electron there. Similarly, if you look at the chlorine here with the atomic number 17, electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. Now look at here. In the valence shell, the third shell, for the chlorine, it has 7 electrons, right? It has 7 electrons. And the nearest noble gas to the chlorine is argon, right? It is the argon. And argon has 3p6 electronic configuration. So chlorine, it will gain electron and it will actually form Cl negative, right? So it will gain the electron and it will form the Cl negative. Because here the Cl negative has the electronic configuration of the argon, right? Its electronic configuration will resemble with the electron when it gains the electron. So if you react the sodium with the chlorine, sodium, it will lose electron, and the same electron will be transferred to the chlorine, so that you get Na plus and the Cl negative. Now both the atoms, they gain the stability by attaining the nearest noble gas electronic configuration, and that is the reason why elements combine. And that's how they can get the maximum stability, minimum energy. Correct? So that means elements combine to gain stability. And when they combine, when they react, they form different types of compounds, and the force of attraction which holds them together, that is called as a chemical bond. But based on the nature of the chemical bond, you know how this chemical bond is formed. As I said that in a molecule, if you have two atoms, atom A and the atom B, and the two atoms are held together by a force of attraction, correct? By a force of attraction there. The force of attraction that holds the two atoms together, that is a chemical bond. Correct? That is a chemical bond. But how this force of attraction is developed, right? How a force of attraction develops between the two atoms in a molecule, based on that we have different types of bonds. We have an ionic bond, or it's also called as an electrovalent bond, covalent bond, and a metallic bond. So here the reason is, you know, how we get this force of attraction. So based on the force of attraction, we have three types of covalent, you know, we have three types of bonds: electrovalent, covalent, or the metallic bond. In our coming videos, we will discuss all of these, you know, different types of bonds one by one. Hope you got the concept. Thanks for watching the video. Bye for now.